วัสดีเจ้า and welcome to Next Horizon Overland. We are Jill and Ernst and we are living and traveling full time in our Troopy.
And now, believe it or not, we are in Berlin. Yeah, man. That's true. As we are entering Nicaragua, we have to ship our drone to Costa Rica. And I asked the guy at the reception if it is safe to walk around here at night. He said, sometimes it is safe, sometimes it is not safe. You don't feel really warmly welcome in that country, isn't it? Now, let's talk straight, it's a pain in the arse. This is meanwhile the third day we are driving in El Salvador. Nice country, love it. With the new government here, they cleaned up all the criminals, so it is really safe here. The first night we spent on the foot of the volcano Santa Ana. Wow, that was a volcano, huge hole, beautiful up there, nearly on 2,000 meters above sea level, so the nights were nicely fresh. The place where we camp here is spectacular. It calls La Casa Cristal and is just below the volcano Santa Ana. You can smell the sulfur gases coming out of the volcano, is quite strong. But it is getting crowded. Semana Santa has started. For a week now we're gonna look around campgrounds more or less like this. Hundreds of people around celebrating Easter. That's why I think we leave down to the coast, although down there it is quite hot. We visited then the coast, but down at the coast that's such a heat that's unbearable. So first we actually planned to stay a day or two at the coast, enjoy a little bit the seaside, but it is so hot down there, we escaped to the mountains, to the Finca Macedonia. That was a beautiful place. We just left it this morning and drive now to another volcano. So the idea here in El Salvador is, as far as possible, we camp somewhere up in the height, because then the nights are nicely fresh. And now, believe it or not, we are in Berlin. Yeah, man. That's true. is the Laguna de Alegría. What a nice place, we really enjoyed it. We just spent the night here together with some friends we already met before in Antigua, Guatemala. And actually this is a place to hang out a couple days, mainly because it is up in the mountain, it's not that hot here, the nights are fresh. But somehow we feel to continue. Probably today we are going to cross into Honduras, maybe even into Nicaragua. Let's see how far we get today. Now this place here, what does it make so special? This is an old volcano and we are camping here in the bottom of the caldera. And coming in here, you have to sign a paper up there, there is a guard, and you have to sign that you stay here at your own risk. Now, is it dangerous? No, but nevertheless, they want to be sure and they make you sign that you stay here at your own risk in the case that volcano erupts. We made it into Honduras, another country, very exciting, yeah man. Now the whole voter process took about 1.5 hours, although at the site of El Salvador, very efficient, 2-3 minutes at the immigration, 2-3 minutes at the customs, and it was done. Very efficient and very friendly, all the offices there. That's nice, that's good, really nice. On the Honduras side, it looks a little bit different, quite some bureaucracy, and you have to be patient. But at the end it works, about 1 hour, 15 minutes, we had all the paperwork ready. What we are doing now, we are driving down to the next town called Choluteca, and as we are entering Nicaragua, we have to ship our drone to Costa Rica. And that's what we do from the last town here in Honduras. In Nicaragua, the government is very strict on drones, on binoculars, on lots of stuff. They think that's a problem. Looks like they are scared of their own people, but well, okay. We respect those laws and ship our drone from Honduras down to Costa Rica. Remains the hope that this works and that drone doesn't disappear somewhere on the way. We came to Choluteca and for once we stay in a hotel. The heat is unbearable. We have a simple room, $20 with aircon. That's cool.
Make the life easier.
Make the life easier. Now with this heat you can't sleep in the car. No way. So now here we organize some stuff before we are going to Nicaragua. The Nicaraguan border is just about 45 kilometers away. We have to ship the drone, we have to ship the binoculars, and we have to revise a little bit what we have because we heard the border down there is strict.
And fussy.
And fussy. So we prepared well. was coming up then. We planned to cross Nicaragua quite direct. Don't go much left and right. Not because we don't like the country, just because the heat is unbearable and most of Nicaragua is completely flat and hot. So we escape to Costa Rica into the mountains where we can camp again somewhere in cool climate. Yeah. Hopefully. No, they have quite some high mountains there. Yeah, sure. Here we are on the way to dispatch the drone so that we can receive it again in Costa Rica. So from now on, through Nicaragua until Costa Rica, there is no drone footage. Let's hope that this is gonna work. So now we pack our things and we leave to the border of Nicaragua. Let's see how that works there, man. So, here we are on the bridge. The other side of the river is Nicaragua. Here, that's the border river. Here we have to drive on the sidewalk. Interesting.
เดินทางหลายชั่วโมงนั่งรถเหมือนกินข้าวตังนอกเตอ
Okay, let's go and eat out. I agree. So here we are and ordered pizza. Actually, we should have known it. Pizza you eat at the Italian and not in Nicaragua. Well, okay. It is highly interesting to eat that one. We stay here in a hotel in Managua, a little bit in the outskirts, and I asked the guy at the reception if it is safe to walk around here at night. He said, sometimes it is safe, sometimes it is not safe. So we will see if we make it safe back. We made it safe here to that restaurant, back, yeah, my room. Yeah, like this it works, and then we can make the subtitles, and that's it for this episode. Okay, we made it to Manuaga.
That's the capital.
Manuaga. Managua. We are in Managua. Fuck me. Okay, Managua. That's how we call it.
The capital of Nicaragua.
Exactly. Okay, now before we finish this video here, I'd like to talk a little bit about the border crossing into Nicaragua, because that among travelers is a huge topic. Everyone is a little bit afraid or concerned about that border crossing. Doesn't matter if you come in from Costa Rica or from Honduras. To make a start, let's say if you are in contact with the officers at the border, you don't feel really warmly welcome in that country, isn't it? Now, let's talk straight, it's a pain in the arse. We spent 5 hours at this border from Honduras into Nicaragua. About 20-25 minutes on the side of Honduras, and the rest was at the Nicaragua border. What happened? First, we had to queue up for immigration. That took about 40-45 minutes. and then it was done. But then the Odyssey just started at the customs. You receive a paper there, and you need about 6, 7 or 8 stamps and signatures on that same paper, on the front side, on the back side, and it's a huge bureaucracy. And can you believe we stand there about 15 minutes in front of a guy behind a table, left and right, everyone get his signature, but we not. Why? Because the others, they gave him a couple of dollars and then it worked, and the guy simply ignored us for 15 minutes until he put his signature on that thing. That is
I feel
incredible.
like begging, please
Yeah,
take
but
the paper.
that's incredible, you know. And then it might be that your car get X-rayed. Okay, no problem. Also there, they make you wait an hour, 1.5 hours, and you see all the guys which came after you, they get their results already, but they just make you wait and wait and wait and wait. I assume that's all to get a couple of dollars from you to speed up the process, but I'm not willing to do that stuff. No. So all in all, a highly interesting experience. I don't need it once again, to be honest. Here in this country, you're in contact with the officers. That's not so nice. But you're in contact with the people. It is beautiful. It is really a nice country. Lots of nature, beautiful landscape. So we are happy to be in Nicaragua, to be honest. Now, a short update about our drone. The drone is already in Costa Rica, somewhere in San Jose, but it is Easter Friday and nothing happens at DHL, so we expect to be that drone in 3-4 days in Liberia, Costa Rica, where we want to pick it up. Until then, I guess we hang around a little bit in Managua.
In a small hotel. Yeah, the outskirts of Managua.
Genau. Maybe we go to see Granada. That's not far from here and is also a historical town. Let's see. The only thing is, it is so hot here everywhere. Every day temperatures go up to 40 degrees. That is unbearable. You can't sleep in the car anymore like this, because even the nights are down to 27, 20, 28, 30 degrees. That's unbearable to sleep in the car. So we hang around in hotels with air condition. Yeah, man, that's cool. Next episode, we are going to travel down to Costa Rica, then later to Panama. We already organized the shipping of the cruiser to Colombia, but that will come in the next episode. Till then, keep cool running. See you.